Welcome to Armstrong High School, the first of a tri-meet here in Northwest Suburban Wrestling here. It's Park Center and Armstrong doing battle here. Cooper also part of the tri. We'll see the Hawks later on going against both of these teams. We've had double forfeits at both 106 and 113 pounds, so we start at 120. Stephen Dolomengi for Park Center, and he gets a quick tail. And Eli Hattin for Armstrong.
Yeah, nice double leg takedown there by Dolomengi. He finished real strong. You can see now that Hattin trying for an escape. Dolomengi brings him back down. I don't think any points are awarded for an escape there. Should be 2-0. You saw a 1 count by the ref, but that's not going to amount to any back points, I don't think. Got a restart here in the middle. Dolomengi, a junior. Hattin, a freshman for Armstrong. Hattin to his feet here, trying to peel those hands, trying to get an escape. Come back, maybe even for a reversal. Not quite there. Got that leg of Dolomengi trying to come around the back for 2. See if he can finish it. And he's going to, so that's a reversal. That'll tie it up. 2-2 now. Dolomengi still on his base. Hattin, though, maintaining that right wrist. Right on the edge of the mat.
Boy, it looked like the way Dolomengi started, like he was maybe going to be looking to kind of dominate this one a little bit, but Hattin did a nice job of getting himself back in things and gets that reversal to even it up.
Yeah, a quick flurry of activity right off the bat. It was a nice takedown by Dolomengi too, but Hattin, props to him. He kind of kept working for that reversal. Took some time to come together, but it paid off. They're wrestling right on the edge. The ref was just going to let him do it. See, Hattin is still, now he's going to call him off and restart him with 5 seconds left in the first. Let's see if something can happen here in 5 seconds. Dolomengi, you're probably thinking up and out right away. You can see him stand up, trying to peel those hands. I don't think he no, he did not. No points.
Boy, he knows he almost had it. He got to his feet and faced him, but he just couldn't quite get away.
No, good effort. Got up, got his hips out, did everything right, but ran out of time and ran out of space. He's going to start down here in the second. Interesting, J2, I know Armstrong did this a couple years ago, but their uniforms are not singlets, traditional singlets like you see. They got the shorts and the short sleeve shirts. They're almost Under Armour type of thing. There's an escape for Dolomengi. 3-2 he leads now, reclaims the lead. Nice double leg to start the match. See if he tries it again. Kind of tries a head shock there. Hattin now in on trying to get in on a single at least. They're going to go off the mat. Get a restart. 30 seconds into the second. Another double leg by Dolomengi. Nice counter though by Hattin. He's got him flattened out. He cross faces here. He might have a shot to come around for 2 of his own. Dolomengi hanging on to that right leg. Dear life. Still hanging on to it. He's got some strength to him, does the junior from Park Center. You can see it. There he is in deep on that double. He likes that double leg. Takes Hattin down almost to his back. Well, he just stuck with it, Jay, and a nice finish. I mean, it looked like Hattin was going to get out of that for a second, but Dolomengi finishes. Now leads 5-2.
Hattin's had 7 wins on the year against 11 losses, so been competitive and trying to see if he can't work his way out of this. About half minutes ago in the second.
You can see Dolomengi not really working for a pinning combination. He's got that 2-on-1 ride there. He's going to get a stalling call, I believe. He probably needs to work for something here. He got about 15 seconds left in the second. You can see Hattin trying to get his hips out, trying to get those hands peeled. Delamingue, strong kid. He's just kind of hanging on. 5 seconds, and we're going to end the second. 5-2. Stephen Delamingue, the junior from Park Center, leads. You can see both wrestlers pretty tired here. I was looking at the schedule. I can't believe how many matches these guys have been able to get in since the beginning of, actually midway through January, just in a month and a half.
And Armstrong will be right back here about noontime tomorrow for another tri-meet.
So look at 4 matches in 2 days. It's pretty good. Delamingue now trying to cradle. Hattin wisely chose down, I thought, to start the third. He's got, Delamingue's been warned for stalling once. If he can get some movement, get going, and Delamingue's got that cradle locked up. He's in a weird, precarious spot here, though. Hattin breaks that. Now he's going to not only get a reversal, but back points. He's got Delamingue in trouble. He looks like he's very close to getting a pin. Twist of fate here quite a bit. That's a near cradle, and he got it.
Wow, big turnaround there for Hattin.
Hattin was beaten on his feet a couple times, but really what happened in this case, Delamingue has a cradle, but you can see him get way too high. He's way over the top. And when that hole breaks, Hattin is just there. Half Nelson is sitting right there for him. Kind of a little bit of a near cradle he locks up here. And at that point, he's thinking pin. And he gets it.
At 126, Ian Anderson of Armstrong will win by forfeit.
Some open spots for both teams. In fact, all the teams tonight have a couple open spots here and there. Cooper having a hard time when we see them later on filling in some of those lower weights especially. But the matches we will see will hopefully be competitive. Our first match of the night, a pin for the Armstrong freshman, Eli Hattin.
Numbers 132 pounds, the Park Center, and for Armstrong,
Devin Ankeny will be in there for Armstrong at 132. Roe Adenaton for Park Center.
Ankeny, a captain for Armstrong. Ooh, a headlock right there, but whoa, he went too far. And there's a lateral drop for Ankeny. That'll be close to getting a pin. There it is right there. Nice lateral drop by the senior captain for Armstrong.
So Ankeny winning by pin. Adenaton was second place in the girls' state tournament, but had an early flurry, but then was taken down and pinned.
Started off strong in that match, but he actually got caught in a lateral drop by Ankeny. He set that up really nice. That was a nice-looking move. He gets 6 more now for Armstrong.
for Park Center, Samson and for Armstrong, Sam Sabisky.
We go to 138, Sam Sabisky for Armstrong, Samson Oyadokin, junior for Park Center.
Quick takedown here for the freshman from Armstrong and back points. Potentially, no, I don't know if he got flurry of activity.
Looks like no back points, just the takedown, then the escape, so 2-1.
Close to getting another takedown here is Sabisky, but let's see if he runs out of mat space.
Stalemate call, they'll bring him back to the middle, so got started quick there at 138.
Yeah, our first 2 matches leading into this one, at least there's a nice little flurry from the start. This one too. 2-1 here. The freshman from Armstrong, Sabisky leading.
Sam has won 7 matches on the varsity level this year 6 for.
Oh, nice takedown there.
Oyadokin is one of the captains. Good soccer player, too, for the Pirates.
Yeah, nice takedown by him. Now an escape for Sabisky. That'll tie it up 3-3. Sabisky in on a single, head to the outside. Tries to switch to a double here. Oyadokin, nice counter. He gets a takedown. He's got a little crossface here. Trying to work for some back points, but he's not going to get it. With that takedown, he leads 5-3. Sabisky trying to work to his base. He's kind of there right now. Oyadokin kind of trying to keep him flattened out if he can. There's an arm bar, single arm bar. He's got his arm pinned behind his back. There's a half Nelson to go with it he's trying to work for. It looks like he's trying to do a little bit of a power half on the freshman. 20 seconds to go in the first. Now he's got that arm bar locked up. Coach is yelling at him to try and work for some kind of pinning combination. He's got a couple variations going on. And he brings it back with a tilt. That was a nice looking tilt. He's going to get at least, I think he's got 2 there. And I think, yeah, that'll be 2 more near fall.
So make it 7-3 at the end of 1. That was nice in terms of the timing. He knew he wasn't going to pin him with that, but you score a couple of quick, cheap points there, if you will, right at the end of the period. That was big.
It was, yeah. Nice. He set that up. I don't know if that was his first move he was trying to turn Sabisky with. It definitely was not. He tried for a half and an armbar, but then he went with that tilt, armbar tilt, and 2 quick near fall opens it up now 7-3.
Park Center looking for its first win of the night, as they have been pinned twice and forfeited once after we had double forfeits to start the night. In fact, the coaches, Park Center really moved Dolomengi up to 120 so that he could have a match rather than having, one forfeit one way and then one the other way.
Yeah, a couple cautions here. Sometimes you'll see maybe a little inexperience come into play. Ref is trying to give a little education here at the same time. Guys got to get set on the bottom first. Oyadokin the first time, Dokin started to move, and then Sabisky kind of jumped early the second time. Sabisky maintaining control. He starts up. Oyadokin with an escape. Make it 8-3. He leads. Got these guys locked up. Outer edge of the inner circle. Oyadokin tries to shuck him by there for a second. And he's in on that single leg. Trying to come around behind Sabisky. Able to do it, get a takedown. Now he wraps up a near cradle. He's got him in trouble. That's close to being a pin. And it is.
2 minutes and 49 seconds of the match for Park Center.
So Samson Oyadokin gets the Pirates on the board with a pin at 2:49 as they get their first W here. And they are on the board here in this duel against Armstrong.
Now you can see the takedown here is single leg. He's pulling on that head of Sabisky, and then when he gets a takedown, he looks up again and gets that head that time, wraps it up for a near cradle. You can see both shoulder blades flat, and Park Center is on the board with a pin.
We go to 145 now. It is Jason Summers for Park Center and Brendan Haw for Armstrong, a couple of the captains going head to head here. Summers a captain also in cross country.
Got 2 seniors.
Haw's got 4 wins this year.
So far just locked up. And you see Summers, they're kind of picking at that leg of Haw for a second. Nothing doing there. Tries it again. Not really a shot being taken, he's just kind of reaching for the leg. There's a shot by Haw. He's in on a single. Let's see if he can finish. Got to pick that up. Summers trying to sprawl on him.
Did a pretty good job countering there, and he gets around, and Summers will get 2. I thought he was going to be taken down there, to be honest, when that shot first occurred. And not only did he fight it off, he ends up getting the takedown.
Yeah, and you see that happen sometimes with the wrestlers. They get the shot in real nice, they pick up that leg, and then they aren't either sure how to finish it or kind of get gassed in that position. So hats off to Summers. He kept moving, worked around, got that takedown. 10 seconds to go here in the first. And they'll go off the edge of the mat, so the ref will restart him. So we saw this in the first match of the night. You got a few seconds left. You want to get up and out, see if you can get away.
2 points takedown for Park Center.
And we got another caution.
Caution on Armstrong.
Trying to beat the whistle here and get out right away. He's got 5 seconds to try and get an escape before the period ends. Not going to happen. So Jason Summers, the senior from Park Center, leads senior counterpart Brendan Ha of Armstrong 2-0 going into the second.
Summers will choose down to begin period number 2 here. This on paper looking like one of those matches that could go either way. You got a couple of guys who have some experience and same grade and all that.
Got a couple seniors. You see Summers start down here, trying to work to his feet to try and get an escape. Trying to peel those hands. Ha brings him back down the mat real nice. You can see he's kind of looking at that half Nelson there for a second. And that's a little bit of a roll. I'm not really sure what you call that move, but it's working. Summers.
He gets a reversal and near fall.
It was almost like a Granby roll, except for he didn't have the leg hooked. He just kind of spun around and hung onto that arm, but it worked.
Summers now up 7-0.
This match 2-0 here in the second, but you basically call that a 5-point move for Summers, the senior from Park Center. Open this match up a little bit. Got a minute to go in the second, and they'll go off and get a restart in the center.
Yeah, he was able to feel kind of where the body weight of Ha was there, because at first it didn't look like Summers was having much luck getting up and out, but it turned in a hurry.
Wrestling, it's a sport of strength and agility and all that, but balance too. If you find a guy who can get him off balance in the right spot, how quickly things can change. Another caution. Guys are eager to get going tonight. And a nice little attempt there by Ha to do a little bit of a roll and get out. He's up on his feet. Props to Summers for hanging on.
See, slightly different body types. Ha's a little more compact, maybe a little stronger, and Summers a little bit rangier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ha pretty strongly built kid, trying to get his feet here, peel those hands. He's getting an escape.
1 point escape for Armstrong.
Right at Summers afterwards. That gets him on the board. 7-1 now. Jason Summers leads.
Yeah, he was hoping that he was going to catch Summers kind of backpedaling there and maybe shoot a quick double on him, but Summers was able to at least be ready enough to fight it off.
Work outside.
You hear the coaches yelling work outside. There's a single leg shot to the outside. Ran out of time to finish it for Summers. But he'll take a 7-1 lead in the third, into the third. You can see what Ha has a decision to make. Does he want to start down? He got an escape last period, but it took some time for him to get out of there. But he is going to start down again, Jay. Right off the whistle. He's trying to stand up. Summers, you can see, he's got a little bit of a chin drop there. I don't know that he got 2 quite yet.
Yeah, looks like he did. Yes,
he
awarded him 2, so it's now sitting at a major at 9-1 if no more scoring occurs.
We're looking at 14 points instead of 3 in that scenario. Summers keeps trying to go to that half. Crossface here. corkscrew position. He keeps working that over. He's going to have Ha in trouble. He's got it locked up a little bit. See if he can bring him back. Not able to. Ha trying to fight that off. There's some back points. Oh, Summers could work for a half here. He'd have him in big trouble.
Trying to use that body weight on him here.
He's close. He is getting, you can see that left shoulder blade of Haas is up. For a second, he's got him in trouble here. And there's the pin.
Ball at 5 minutes and 14 seconds of the match for Park Center.
So Summers sticks with it and ends up getting the pin for the Pirates. So they get 2 pins in a row to tighten this one up in a hurry. Makes it 18-12. Summers, a nice match there. I wasn't sure coming in, who would be the guy to come out on top of that one, and a nice effort there by Jason Summers.
Yeah, this start is like a little bit of a crossface, kind of a corkscrew thing, and he lost control of Ha's arms, but by then he was already on top of him. Chest to chest, getting the pin for Park Center.
We go to 152 now for Park Center. Victor Perez Meza, the senior, going against Diego Tariquez, a sophomore, at 152. No points out of that early scramble. Tariquez is 9 wins, 12 losses this year. Perez Meza, another of the captains for Park Center.
Yeah, he's going to come around for 2 here. I think he's got the 2. Yep, there it is.
So 2-0 lead here for Perez Meza.
Trying to set up a half Nelson here. He's got his head in Tariquez's armpit for a second. He's trying to see that left hand. He's trying to come with the half on the other side.
Really working him over pretty good here. Even if he doesn't get him turned, he's putting some punishment on.
I have been impressed tonight with the way wrestlers from both teams have come out with energy. It's such a tough sport. Sometimes that energy goes away a little bit more and more through the second, third periods, but it's been fun to watch these flurries of activities right off the start from both teams. 43 seconds left in the first period. Perez Meza, the senior, a captain, leading 2-0.
Had a caution there against Park Center's Perez Meza.
Breaks him down. He's got that left arm. He's trying to walk around the front. Come back. He's got his left arm there hooked up. Trying a variety of things to turn him. Sometimes, though, you get a takedown the first period fairly early on. There's a half he's trying for. A little bit of potential there. If you spend the whole first period kind of working on a guy, you wear him out pretty good for the rest of the match, too.
Well, yeah, and there's no doubt Perez Meza has not been close to being cautioned because he's really been working for something to turn him to his back at every moment.
Yeah, there he tries a half again, but yes, he has been, Jay. It's a good point. And the thing is, too, like he did not turn Tariquez, but that's a long time to be on your belly trying to fend off somebody who's constantly trying to turn you.
Going to choose both up here to begin period number 2 and see if Perez Meza, and in some ways it feels like he dominated the first more than maybe what the 2-0 score would show. We'll see if he can keep it up or if Tariquez is going to come back with some fire here in the second.
Tariquez took a shot from a long way away, not able to finish. Perez Meza, the thing that I've liked about him so far is he's always thinking about ways to try and get his opponent on his back. Comes around with that right arm, he'll get a takedown. He does, 4-0.
It's going to cut him, it looks like here, so 4-1.
Another shot head to the outside. He'll switch to a double, but whoa, he almost got tossed. Now in a Kelly position. Oh, there's a front headlock freestyle move there by Tariquez. He's got a takedown, and he's going to get back points. He's got Perez Meza. This has quickly changed, Jay.
Like
wow,
the one
nice
we saw
move.
a couple matches ago, this one turned in a hurry.
It sure did. Enriquez is close to getting a pin right here. Very much on the edge of the mat. But he's got both feet in. That's why the ref has not called him off yet.
Still a lot of time to go as well.
Perez Meza is going to have to fight out of this. He's not going to be able to.
Pin. Wow.
At 3 minutes and 27 seconds of the match for Armstrong.
That was a quick change, to say the least.
Enriquez coming up with a big win for the Falcons after he had been kind of dominated for the first half or so of that match.
It was a nice little throw. Set it up real nice. He spent a lot of that first part of this match, like you said, Jay, down.
At 3 minutes and 27
Impressive
seconds of
pin.
the match for
The sophomore.
Armstrong.
We go to 160 now to Carlin Henderson for Park Center and Amari Easley, junior for Armstrong. As you see, it's 24-12 now after that pin for the Falcons to Enriquez. Easley is 9 wins, 12 losses for the year. Henderson placed in the Section 5 3A tournament a year ago, so this one has a chance to be a pretty good match
Somebody
too.
might get tossed right here, Jay. We got some upper body wrestling going on. No throw yet, but you get your hips in there. You can see Henderson really trying to throw him through, but Easley not having it, and he comes out the back door, gets a takedown.
So Easley grabs a 2-0 lead here as they're to the edge of the mat as he's trying to work him over, getting physical.
And a crossface.
Throwing the leg in as well.
He's going to break, close to breaking the plane here on Henderson. That might be back points here pretty quick. Be careful in your own spot, though, too. The ref will call you pinned if you go too far over. Put your own shoulder blades down.
See, he's got a real close look. He said, no, I'm not quite broken that plane, so no count even going there.
That was about as close as you can get without getting back points. It seemed like still trying to get that power half as easily on Henderson. Again, it's 10 times harder for the guy on the bottom in these situations. You get him flattened out, and even if you don't turn him, you're cranking. That's going to be back points there. I wouldn't say Henderson's in a position of being pinned, but he's going to give up a couple more points.
3 points, near fall.
3-point near fall makes it 5-0 for Easley after one. And Henderson will choose both up here. Again, it looks like both guys kind of want to work upper body.
Yeah, they do. Both pretty well built. That was an interesting decision by Henderson. He was taken down the first period, but there's a nice double. See if he can finish. He's going to.
2 points takedown for Park Center.
And now I see why he wanted to go neutral.
Yeah, exactly. And that first lockup they had, it was kind of 50-50 who was going to end up, coming out on top of it. So I think he feels more comfortable from there. And he also probably didn't really enjoy having Easley cranking on him for that part of that period. He didn't really want to start down back in that same spot.
That's a good point. Yeah, he a nice takedown there. It makes you wonder if if coaches will have him cut Easley loose and do the same thing all over again.
Trying to sit out here.
Oh, he caught the head of Henderson's. He's going to have him in trouble. No back points, but a reversal for Easley. Henderson got too high. Nice job of just kind of waiting for an opportunity there. It was Easley.
And honestly, I thought when he reached back like that, he might have been making a mistake, but he caught the head. Sometimes you put yourself in a bad position reaching back like that.
It opens you up to like a half Nelson or something if you do that. But in this case, it paid off. It's a nice reversal. 7-2 lead now for Easley, the junior from Armstrong. About 20 seconds to go here in the second. His team leading the dual meet 24-12.
40 stalling on Park Center.
Henderson.
Stalling caution given to Henderson there.
Yeah, he's might be a little bit tired at this point too. It's easily going back to what worked in the first. He just ran out of time there, but he was in position to get more back points.
So easily will take a 7-2 lead into the third. Let's see what he does. Is his choice. He'll go down. And yeah, Henderson doesn't want any part of that. He's going to let him up. So 8-2, as he again would like to start from the feet. So he gives up a point. Easily up 8-2 now, heading into the third.
Takedown wise, each guy's got a takedown in this match. Easily trying to go for a headlock here. Henderson sneaks behind him. He's going to have a shot at 2 and does it the other way. Trips him. Takedown 8-4. So now it'll be 9-4. He'll let him go. And he's going to keep trying to work for more takedowns. Henderson clearly feels more comfortable on his feet than any other spot. There he slips though. He's going to give up not just a takedown but back points too. Easily doing a nice job of kind of just waiting for his opportunity there. Takes Henderson down to his back. He's going to have a takedown in 2. And maybe more importantly, the clock is going to tick away here a little bit, less than a minute now. The ref will give him a restart.
So give him 3, so it should be at 14-4 now.
You can see upper body, when wrestlers get like that, it can almost, it's 50-50 at that point. Usually with the takedown, back points, 5-point move, and he's really opened this matchup now.
Yeah, the strategy kind of maybe changes a little bit now where he's thinking, okay, I'm at a major. Can I even extend that and possibly get a tech fall? He's got a ways to go for that, though.
Usually a comfortable leg rider throws legs on here one more time. Trying for that power half again.
The good thing about this is even if he doesn't necessarily score or score right away, he's put Henderson in a spot where he's just going to be running out of time to get a lot going the other direction.
Yep. Less than 20 seconds left. This would be a major decision at this point for Armstrong, which would give him 4 more team points.
He's kind of high right now, though. Henderson might be close to getting out, and he's going to get the reversal right there. But it is still at a major, 14-6. So if Easley can just hang on, which he will do, he will win a major decision for Armstrong, 14-6.
Easily doing a nice job throughout that match when he was on top of throwing on the legs, trying for that power half. The thing I like about that position is even if you don't turn a guy, it's kind of like we alluded to earlier, you really can wear them down. And in the third period, that definitely matters.
Park Center and Noah Lindgren for Armstrong.
We go to 170, and it is Mohamed Bamba, an 8th grader for Park Center, and Noah Lindgren, a senior for Armstrong.
And a captain for the Falcons, too. Bamba, the 8th grader, in on a takedown right away. Lindgren wrestling with a face mask on, some kind of facial injury. Bamba with a half here. He's going to have Lindgren in trouble right off the bat. That might be a pin right away, 23 seconds.
Well, that did not take long. Bamba coming out and getting the job done in a hurry for the Pirates.
Yeah, impressive job by the 8th grader. He's strongly built. And nice half Nelson he saw it there. I mean, he just wrestled a really good 23 seconds.
So we go to 182, Ishmael Conte for Park Center and Ethan Imbach for Armstrong, both juniors. Conte possibly the top wrestler, certainly one of the top couple in the Pirates lineup, a 3-time section placer, really good football player too, so he figures to be the favorite in this one and maybe tighten it up even a little more here for the Pirates.
Early on, Imbach tried to double leg, take a shot there. He ended up flat on his belly, but nobody able to capitalize on that. Here you go, you got Conte in on a takedown. He should have 2 here. Yep, there it is. Yeah, 2-on-1 ride there. Conte's got Imbach flattened out. And he's going to try for a tilt. At least he was for a second. Maintaining good control here early in the match, just a minute in. You can hear his coach is yelling half. There's a half Nelson kind of set up there. Now he's kind of going for it. Well, he kind of stacks up Imbach for a second. Nothing doing.
Well, this one becomes a crucial one for Park Center, not just to win, but to win big, because from what I understand, they're going to be open at the next weight. So they're going to have to overcome, giving up 6 in the next weight probably. And so they really, really could use 6 here from Ismael Conte.
There's that half that his coach is yelling. He can open it up there. Conte is going to get some back points, no pin. Nice job by Imbach kind of slipping out of that. But there was the half. He saw it. It was open. Conte able to take advantage of it there and get a couple back points. Escape now for Imbach, makes it 4-1.
Conte realized he didn't have a very good grip on that, and he kind of just was resigned to letting it go there. So 4-1 lead for Conte after 1.
I think he's going to take neutral here to start. Wants to go back to the feet. That 4-1 lead, he got to take down the first period. Couple back points. Escape for Imbach. There's going to be another takedown. 6-1 it'll be now. There's that half. Another half right there. It opens up. Imbach had his head down, and now he's in trouble. He might get pinned. You can see it looks right there like there might be a pin coming for Conte, and there is.
Fall at 2 minutes and 34 seconds of the match for
2:34 the time of the pin for Conte for Park Center.
You can see, and his coaches were yelling it early in the match too. Imbach had his head down a little bit, which opens up a half Nelson every time. Conte just went with it. He got back points on that earlier in the match, and then he gets a pin off it.
C.J. Dickerson will win by forfeit for Armstrong at 195.
Now wrestling at 220 pounds, Kellen Kopp for Park Center and Sean Wright for Armstrong.
So we go to 220, and it will be Kellen Kopp for Park Center, Sean Wright, one of Armstrong's top guns here in the 220-pound matchup. Wright 12-6 on the year.
He's trying for a throw there from Kopp. Cobb Jr. for Park Center. Really, to win this dual meet, Park Center will need a pin in one of these last 2 matches. And then at least a major decision. There'd be criteria involved.
2 points takedown.
White with the takedown, he's not going to maybe give Park Center a chance to think about that. He's up 2-0. Kind of comes back to the front. Kopp might, no points yet, but Kopp's going to come around for 2. And he's going to work a half of his own, trying to turn right. They're going to probably go off can see Kopp's got that half Nelson locked up. He's trying to work that from both sides, so they'll get a restart. Two to two, 43 seconds left. Sean Wright, the captain from, one of the captains from Armstrong, starts down. There's an arm bar for Kopp. He's going to work Wright, trying to work him over.
Well, this would be big if Park Center could get a pin here. Not that they're there yet by any means.
I don't think he got, did he get any back points?
Nope.
No points, yeah. He did a nice job, did Kopp, of trying to turn Wright, but Wright did a nice job of trying to kind of fight that off. No back points in the end. You see Kopp go back to that half. Now he tries it from the other side. Opportunistic wrestler, just kind of taking what he has there so far.
Going to tick down to the end of one here, so even up at two is Kopp battling back nicely after giving up the early takedown. Bill McCloskey's team hanging on to a 10-point lead right now, and they could seal it up if they get a win here, but Park Center still has a shot.
Kopp starts down to begin the second. Wright looking at a cradle, trying to lock up that cradle. Kopp trying to get up. Wright trying to stay behind him. Trying to break those hands, and that escape will give Kopp the lead for now, 3-2. He's in on a single, and he gets the takedown too, 5-2. 3 points in about 10 seconds there for the Park Center junior to give him a 5-2 lead.
Boy, after Kopp got out, Wright just tried to bull rush him there, and he almost caught him off guard, but not quite enough, and Kopp ended up getting the takedown. Sometimes you use it to get your opponent getting a little bit, overextended against him there.
Yeah, Wright was, I think, the element of surprise was on his mind as well after that escape and backfired a little bit. Right, so far doing a nice job of kind of staying on his base. Kopp trying to break him down. There's that half. Kopp keeps going to that half Nelson. This time it might pay off. He's got some momentum with it. Wright doing all he can to fight it off. Yeah. And now a cradle. Boy, I'll tell you what, Kellen Kopp, he goes from side to side. He's thinking about back points non-stop here, which is nice to see, a guy that can go from one move to another. Wright, though, trying to get up and at least get an escape here. He's to his feet almost. Well, 15 seconds left in the second. I'll tell you what, the sidelines are getting into this match. Wright to his feet one more time. Oh, he gets it. I think he's got an escape, right? Yep. About a second left. We'll see how that comes into play.
5-3. Wright didn't give up there and trying to get out, and he will pull to within two now as we go to the third, and Wright will choose down to begin the third. This is a conditioning check time for both of these big guys now. You can see them both breathing heavily.
Well, up until that escape in the final second or two there of the second, Kopp had been riding real tough on Wright. Right here again, trying to slip out. Again, I think he's no points yet. You can see Kopp for a second had that leg, but now this should be an escape, 5-4. And Wright goes right at him. Ref had to kind of whistle that one right away. You have a hard gymnasium floor over there. 5-4. This has got to be one of our better matches of the night so far, Jay.
Yeah, and you can see both guys are tired a little bit too here. We'll see how much that comes into play down the stretch.
Yeah, it could be that the next takedown wins. I mean, it's got a minute and a half to go still, but whoever gets the next takedown can really put their body weight on the other guy and work on that clock a little bit too. creative stalling. Wright gets behind him. No takedown yet. He's going to get it here, though.
Oh. Right, with authority.
Yeah, and after trailing 5-2 now, a quick escape at the end of the second period with about 2 seconds left. Another here in the third, and now a takedown. Gives him the lead. He gets high, though, here, Jay. We saw this happen in another match. He gets high, and there's a half there for Kopp. Kopp's got the reversal, but I'll tell you what, a couple times he's almost had Wright on his back, and he, Wright, to his credit, has not let that happen.
Kopp goes back in front 7-6. Did not get back points there, though.
He's going to probably go for a half here. You can see Wright's dropping his head a little bit. It's there. He wants to throw on half Nelson. Come off to the side real quick. He'd have a shot at it. I think Wright is strong enough, though, when that half goes on. Oh, a clasping call. That's big. And you can see Kopp knows it too, Jay. He clasped his hands with no arm in there. Big takedown there for Wright. Gave him the lead temporarily. Now they're tied after that clasping call. 7-7, 30 seconds left. Wright going to try and get to his feet right away. Of course, he's got that escape. He might actually have a reversal here. Not yet. Trying to drop Kopp to his back, but I'll tell you what. Oh, there's a toss.
So Sean Wright goes up 9-7 lead, and Kopp again taken down hard, and I think he's going to run out of time to get out of this one. Yeah, and Wright will win it 9-7 for Armstrong. Good match.
What a great match, and both guys just cast there at the end. Wow, what a great match, back and forth. Yeah, Sean Wright down 5-2 at one point, kind of chips away at it. And that was a reversal. That wasn't, up until about then, the ref was trying to figure out if Kopp was going to give up an escape or reversal, and ended up being a reversal. And that clinched it too, dual meet-wise for Armstrong.
Riley Johnson and Andrew Hunter meeting now in the heavyweight matchup.
A quick takedown here for Riley Johnson. The junior from Park Center, Hunter the sophomore from Armstrong. An escape for him, 2-1 now.
Park Center without a couple of their heavyweight guys tonight too, so Johnson and being inserted into the lineup here.
And go off the edge of the mat. Get a restart.
Hunter's won 7 matches this year. So just below the 500 mark.
He's in on a single, not able to finish. See Johnson sprawling on him. Upper body tie-up going on here. See if somebody tries to throw. Not going to happen in that sequence. There it is. Oh, Johnson.
2 points takedown for Park Center.
Falls into that. Gets a takedown. 4-1 now. He leads. Johnson kind of looking at a cradle there for a second.
Good guys of this size, cradles don't generally work quite as well as for the smaller guys. We saw that a little bit in the last match.
Well, these guys are more, they try and go upper body like this. You can see, does a little trip. And probably had thoughts of taking Hunter to his back. Doesn't happen. Hunter gets to his belly, but still a takedown for Riley Johnson to go up 4-1.
Johnson will choose both up.
And that makes sense. He's had 2 takedowns in the match. Not able to turn Hunter yet. Hunter tries to throw of his own, but gets caught. That's going to be back points at the very least for Riley Johnson. He's got a lot of time to try and put Hunter flat. Well, he's got to get this, trying to really, there it is. He's got just enough to get the fall.
So Park Center ends with a pin, but they will end up short in part because of having a couple of open weights. And so Armstrong will win the duel by a score of 37-30. The Pirates getting a total of 5 falls, so all their points coming on pins. The bad news is they did have a couple of open spots, and that kind of helped turn the tide to Armstrong as the Falcons wound up with a total of 3 pins, but also a couple decisions, a couple forfeits, and they will secure the win as they win the first match of this tri-meet here tonight. Our final in match number 1 is Armstrong 37, Park Center 30. And the second match coming up in just a bit, it'll be Cooper taking on Park Center here on CCX Sports. That's it for match 1. For John Lauritsen, I'm Jay Wilcox, and more wrestling to come.